Hi there. Excuse sound cutting out while I change a few things around. Should pop up in a moment. So, before I get things underway, just a few little announcements. One, yes, I finally did it. 100 followers. We are doing the Yakuza series now. By which I mean 0 through Like a Dragon. Yes, I know Ishin just came out. I don't have a copy. I don't have plans to stream it just yet. I know the Judgment games have been on PC for a while. I don't have those either. I don't have plans to stream them. I only said 0 through Like a Dragon. As for how it's going to work, yeah, this is one of the new main games on my stream now. When I finish it, we move on to Kiwami 1, then 2, and so on until I've finally done the series up through Like a Dragon. My other games will still be ongoing. They'll get replaced with stuff as needed, because this is going to be a huge project, and it's probably not going to be fun for anyone if my channel becomes all Yakuza all the time. It'd be a little overkill. As it stands, it's probably going to be a good couple of years for me to do this. Whew. Also, you will notice that I still have a couple. You'll see the commands in the stream title for a couple votes. One is just me considering some broad stuff for future streams. The other is the gaming vote, the vote for the next game that I already had up. I'm keeping that. I'm going to let it run. When I get an opening in streams, I'm going to honor whatever the results of that was. So if you already voted, don't worry, your vote's not going to waste. Finally, one big thing I gotta do is I need to restart the game so you can see the intro, because we're just starting. So excuse me while this shuts down for a moment. Okay, Steam, you ready to let me load? Good. Just give it a moment. There we go. All right. Now we can get going. So, just so you know, I had played a couple years back. I didn't beat it, but I made a good bit of distance. We'll probably be overwriting these soon enough. This is also why I have some stuff unlocked already. We'll be playing on normal.
この街で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
Worth noting, yeah, takes place in the 80s.
エミちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までね。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよこれ。おいてめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ、土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。あどうもすみませんでした。
よ、頼んでおいた。
Okay, I don't need to advance stuff right now.
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はい、これ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
で、これは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に、本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。は、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが、回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中、金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点、学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
さあな、俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
Wait, is it going to? No, okay, it's something different. I don't need to skip this. By the way, for anyone watching, can you read the subtitles okay? I don't like reading when there's someone already talking, even if it's not in English. But if needed, I can see if I can make them bigger. You missed the pre... Yeah, okay, that's good, Alex. Also, hi. You missed the pre-title opening. I did reboot the game so everyone can see that. It'll be on the VOD and the YouTube upload later. But yeah, rule I have is I will read things to be polite to people viewing, but I generally won't read if it's already being spoken out loud, even if it's in another language, because then you get me talking over someone else and it gets weird. Speaking of me having to read things out loud, yes, I know that story is in here. We'll rip that band-aid off when we get to it. You know what? I was going to say, I am curious because, look, I was born in 1983. I lived through a good chunk of the 80s, but that's 80s in America. I don't know what the 80s in Japan were like, and I wonder how much of a period piece this is. He says as he pulls out a pager. That's just bad timing on my part. Oh. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how much, like I said, I don't know how, like, period accurate a lot of the stuff going on here is going to be. It'd be interesting if anyone knew. This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Yes, I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for you, for your slow ass to show up. Hey! You know what? This is kind of weird to me, but 724106, what do they call them? Goro essay numbers? If I read that out in Japanese, would it sound like I'm saying something like what you up to? I'm curious about that now. May as well have a look around and see if I can find them. First and foremost, we have a save point. Let's put it to work. Okay, my item box doesn't carry between saves and starts empty. Was a little worried there might be some junk in there. Oh, wait, quits that up. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. This is cool looking, despite the game's age. I'm on an okay PC, so it... You gotta remember, this is all pre-RTX stuff.
早く金貸せって後で返すっつってんだろうがあ困ります勘弁してくださいごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよいいからさっさと出せ誰か助けて
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. You know, I didn't talk about my previous experience with the game. I'll get to that once we have a bit more of an opening. Because it's kind of funny.
なんだよ見てんじゃねえぞ俺おいヤクザじゃねえのかそいつバカヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえどうせ下っ端だろ
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか
あだったらなんだよ
ここらはうちの組の島なんでなカムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしね
えなんだとヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞこら
Hell of a soundtrack, by the way. I love this theme. Okay, that's X for your basics. Y during X to perform finishing blows. That's health. Okay, that's grabbing and finish blows. And now, let's bust some heads. Oh yeah, I can't do any of the fancy stuff yet because heat gauge isn't active. You'll see, it gets fun.
Oh. 相変わらず容赦ねえな
錦
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ
逆だおめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろガキじゃあるめえし
興味ね
相変わらず硬いねまあいいやとりあえず飲みに行こうぜ久々にオールで付き合えよな
あ
ありがとうございました
はい
やこの度はどうもお日柄もよく
行くぞ錦
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭、堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊
I
び
just
まくる
realized
バ
something
カ
I'll。talk about in a bit.
この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
ち、わかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。行くぞ。
Okay, not yet, maybe. Oh, there we go. I can just hold down a button, he autofalls. I was about to say, I remembered something a little bit in regards to the whole history and this being a period piece. I'll talk about it once we get a better break in the action. Because I think they're going to start talking soon.
おめえ、この辺りの店、ちゃんと出入りしてるか？当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむには街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのはそういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうか、そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
Bit more. I'm thinking we'll be cut loose soon enough, then I can talk a bit better, because I do have a couple things I want to go over. But right now the game's kind of establishing itself, and I don't want to mess with that too much. What is this, a fight? Looks like it. Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? We're in the middle of some important business. Hey, old man. Quit talking to them. We're not done here. Yeah. Who's an old man? He's not those little punk. Who's this? Whatever you said. Oh yeah, this is truly an epic battle. Oh, now you've done it. Yeah? Come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. Screw it, they're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Does it involve punching people? Oh? Yeah, I just need to sober them up a bit. Yeah, it involves with my fist. Yes, he is about to punch people. By the way, meet Kiryu. I hope you like him. He's going to be our bestie for quite a long time. I do believe he's the main character for most of the series. Which, yeah, I'm looking forward to... I only played some of Yakuza 0, so I'm really looking forward to getting on to the later stuff, particularly Kiwami 1 and 2. Again, I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. We're blabbing about. Stay out of this. Yeah, butt out, you butts. Oh, that's a me-level insult. Okay, heat gauge is up. Hi, Terumia. We've only just started, so you've come at a good time. Yeah, so we have our heat actions, which is a big part of fighting in this game. Basically, if you have enough heat, you get to do cool stuff. Which the game is letting us show off a bit now. Oh yeah, this is, I don't know if you've heard, I've said it a few times. I set a 100 follower goal, which I just met, and what I'm going to do is play the Yakuza series. Starting with 0 where we are now, going up through like a dragon. I am aware of the Judgment games and Ishin just coming out. I don't have those yet. I don't have plans, and they weren't part of it. Maybe I'll find a reason to get them and stream them somewhere down the line for completeness sake. But for now, we're just focused on 0. Okay, I have to hold it down to keep a lock. Oh, okay, they can break free. Oh! Hi there, Sachi. I was wondering, you did seem a little familiar, but I wasn't placing the name. Sorry. Huh? What? Where am I? What was I doing here? Who are you? I was like, that sobered him up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at that bar. Then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor, sweet Shoko-chan, and then... my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I thought you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. Oh. Well, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Thanks. You're awfully considerate for a kid your age. Get beat up by Yakuza, become friends. Okay. Also, that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. Oh yeah, completion points. I think there's a shop for those. I know there's the DLC guy. I kind of want to avoid him for now. I don't want to pick up the DLC. It's basically cheat items, really.
Yakuza?
I think I'll know him when we find him. He's like some sort of dancing weirdo. What? What a waste. A damn shame, I say. Give me a moment. I need a drink. Hmm? You gotta punch like a two-ton gorilla and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? But roll of fighting prowess. Look, I just help a couple guys work off some alcohol, that's all.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that.
Yes.
Yes, seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. Real dynamite, boy. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler.
Ah,
Hey, Kiryu. What's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. Excuse me. That was weird. Yeah. The weird thing is, I have the sense that this game has no dub. It was always in Japanese. I'm wondering if they just got a guy and said, like, hey, can you do a good, like, American voice or something? And that's just how it came out. I do wonder a little about that. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Because, like, if you play something like, what is it, Way of the Samurai 4, if you encounter foreigners in that game, they have a similar voice. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey now. Hold up, excuse me. I got one piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Oh, out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. You spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What? Like a gym membership?
No.
Nah, that's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. This is actually kind of funny. I know what he's talking about. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Skill trees! You know what? Do I have a moment? Okay, the game's going to give me a moment, so let me talk about this. About my experience with Yakuza before I initially brought Zero was essentially non-existent. I understood it as being kind of sort of Japanese Grand Theft Auto, in that it was an open world game in which you played effectively a crime bro, in this case a member of the Yakuza. But, you know, there wouldn't be carjacking, and the story was supposedly really good, as opposed to Grand Theft Auto, which is just kind of embittered and hateful these days. Really tragic. But other than that kind of vague notion of what the game is about, I had no clue what I was getting into at all. Outside of, you know, vague, like, open world game, kind of brawler combat. Story is supposedly really good, but it also gets really silly. So you can imagine my shock when I saw myself staring down a skill tree and realize I have stumbled into a series of open world RPGs. Cool! What do I want? Because I think I have enough to do a few things, and if it'll let me. Oh, I can't do this again. Okay, so I have to do heat gauge will slowly rise. Going above that, yeah. These numbers get big. Don't worry. The stuff we catch. You know what? It does, I think. Maybe. One funny thing I was thinking, because this series is going to go on for a few... Because it's going to take me a couple of years to beat this series. One thing I was thinking that might be kind of fun to do. Not now. Not right. Not anytime soon, mind. Because I still have a vote I've got to honor. And some other stuff I'm considering. But it would be fun if, while I'm playing this game, my other main game would be either Mafia Definitive Edition or Sleeping Dogs. Because I actually do have both those games on PC. It could be an interesting point of comparison, I think. It's one of those things I might put to a vote in the future when I get an opening, see what people think of that. Oh, right. Thing I also noticed earlier that I've been meaning to talk about. So one thing the game's, especially now that we're here at a good spot to talk about, one thing the game has kind of been poking at this whole time is there's an economic boom. It's the 1980s, and there seems to be an economic boom going on with everyone just really carrying around the fat stacks, right? Okay, I only know bits and pieces of Japanese history, and it's probably a bit sketchy at best, but if I recall properly, Japan had a huge economic boom during the 1980s, post-World War II, right? It was actually a trope in a lot of, like, American works and like that Japan was going to take over the world. It really shows if you look into stuff like cyberpunk and Shadowrun. You know, Shadowrun's, the currency being, like, the currency in Shadowrun is new yen, specifically because of this idea that Japan was going to take over. And if I'm not mistaken, over in Japan, the older generation was maybe a bit resentful about it. There's works like, God, what was it, Grave of the Fireflies, that was kind of based around that fact? I want to say there's one called, what was it, like Twilight of the Cockroaches or something? It was the one that showed Japanese, it was an animated / live action film that displayed the Japanese youth as cockroaches. Again, there was some resentment then. The thing I'm also remembering, though, and I'm wondering if this fits into this, I know there was an economic collapse later on. Wasn't that like late 80s, 90s? When did that happen? I can't recall. But yeah, I'm noticing that boom is a big part of this game because, hey, it's the 80s. Also, we will get more than the brawler. Yeah, the bubble economy. That's it. I swear, that was during the 80s, right? Because this game takes place, I think it said earlier, 88? Again, my perspective is very much as an American, and, like, I grew up in the 1980s, but at 88, I was born in 83, so at 88 I would have been, like, 5. So my memory from there would also be a little fuzzy because I was an itty-bitty kitty. Still, interesting thing to think about. Okay, let's get this moving. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, the talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the woman and wine on a budget here. Investing in myself. Literally. Never thought of that. Let me see. I'm pretty sure the bubble economy was 1980s. Yeah, bubblegum crisis extrapolated some of that from some from that to predict a version of the 2030s, if I remember that background right. I remember hearing a bubblegum crisis, but never really watching it. Does Retro Crush have it? Some part of me wants to say they do. That's a good... Because I know that's like a free app that has... It's free, but ad support has a lot of classic anime on it. Might have that. Could be worth looking into. If they have it. Yeah, I might keep that in mind for the future. Bet you're glad you stopped to listen now, huh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, Kiryu! I'm coming. All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. Sorry, Terumiya. I have, to be safe, I keep links blocked. I'm sorry about that. That's probably what those asterisks are. I'm sorry. Should have warned you. What a weird old man. What's his deal? Yeah, feel free to DM me whenever, though obviously I won't be able to really look until I'm done tonight at like 11-ish. Although the only other thing besides Retro Crush I can think to name would probably be Crunchyroll. Also, I like that playing this game has led to a funny little discussion on Japanese history. Cool! Feel free to throw factoids my way. If I learn a bit while playing through the series, that would actually be kind of neat. Stay classy, Cameron. Oh, they're talking again. Sorry.
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。この彼女って町は。
なんだ。不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん。
よ
なんだあいつら。
う現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
あ
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。
待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど、そうかもしんね
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
えな。お前この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど、お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。つってもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ、おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Do I get a moment? Okay, I just want to. Also, what crashed it was exactly the same as the 2008 crisis, except more organized crime. So, I don't know much about it directly. I have heard that, like, The Yakuza really dug into a lot of stuff way back in the day. Like, I've heard they were like a big thorn in the side of the video game industry. Did a lot of stuff with like, what was it, arcade game counterfeiting back in the 80s? I hear some mention of it every once in a while amongst like retro YouTubers and the like. Stuff for karaoke. Do I get to pick my song? Yeah, I just gotta match the buttons. Okay. Okay. I do believe by internet law, I'm required to do this song at least once. So, let's rock. Oops.
バカみたい子供なのね夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用
I'll talk in a bit when I'm not stuck focused on this.
さよならは言えたのダメダメダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いを避けても歪めない思い出がバカみたい
Hi, RPG Mel. Yeah, I am so glad I made that goal so I could do this. I've always wanted to play through this series. It is that kind of song, huh, Alex? But yes, there we go. My internet law mandated playthrough of Bakamitai has been completed. Maybe I'll do it again later. But if I do more karaoke, I'll see if I can shape. Yeah, I do like rhythm games. I have a lot of them in VR. And I am somebody who had a couple of the Guitar Hero games back in the day. So I'm kind of okay. I'm not like some expert who can play everything at the hardest, but I'm okay at them. Some of the VR stuff is a real workout, by the way. I can walk away from that sore.
知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。
バカ。そらお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか。俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ。
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
行くぞ。
Oh, right, I can just push the button. Keep forgetting that.
前から思ってたけどよ。おめえいい声してるよな。曲のチョイスは渋いけど。
悪かったな。流行りの曲はよく知らねえんだ。
なら少しは勉強しろって。流行りに遅れた男がモテないからな。
そうか。
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ。知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる。
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなんだ。
ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。
ma'am?
って俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあな。
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。おい、なんだよ。全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後
Our handiwork
関
made
係
the
者から事
news.
情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前本当に間違いねえのか。
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ。組か。
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。くそ。そもそも半年前おやっさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた賭場、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえだろ。
そっか、そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまねえ。
I've got to call the Ojima family HQ. Should be a payphone around here. I'm sorry, it's just, I like how we'll get these seemingly mundane objectives and then it flashes on our screen like the most epic thing ever.
桐生だ。そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか？
あ、はい。久世の兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、わかった。
All three, so you know we're in trouble. Well, I guess I better take a taxi to the Ojima family headquarters. Again! Go to HQ. Flashed like the most. Let me see, because I think I have some messages. This is the Ojima family office. That's the Ojima family office number. That's 49 in the front means it's urgent. It's from Nishiki. 724106 is code for what you're up to. Again! I forgot what they call Groase numbers, I want to say it's called. Is that what this is? Is that how that works? Is that how the what you up to one works? I can't speak enough I can't really speak any Japanese, so I have no way of knowing. So, wait. So if I'm understanding this right, if I were to say 724106 in Japanese the right way, it would sound like something that translates to what you up to. Is that actually what's... Because that's what I think is going on here, but I have no way of knowing. And I think you speak the language at least a little. You might be able to tell me. Nanishi, well, his name Nishiki, so it's close, but not quite. Oh, this is, could be for Nanishi Eru. Oh, I have to look something up. You know, if you can, that's really cool, but don't feel like you have to go way out of my way for my sake. But I am actually legit kind of curious if I'm right on it being that thing with the numbers. Anyway, in either instance, I should... Yeah, let's get a move on. I've only got a couple hours a night. Let's go anywhere. No, wait. There's just the one that you saw. If you need me to, when you come back, just let me know and I'll pop them on screen again. Or, wait, you know, here, if you want to, like, take the number down for yourself, it's 724106. I'll give it a couple moments before I move on again. All right, now let me Excuse me, please. Sorry. Hi there. Remember when I said this was basically an open world RPG? That includes random encounters. Goodbye! So yeah, there'll be bugs scattered around that we end up in fights with. So what's outside right now? I think I can poke... Nah, I guess the game just really wants me to move on right now. We'll have a bit more freedom to goof off later. And then there is... Boy, can you goof off in this game. You'll see, it's pretty cool. I, for one, am looking forward to maybe playing a couple arcade games. Get to the Dojima Family HQ, so I can only go there. Give it to the Dojima Family headquarters. Very well, sir. Hey, am I the one who finds it weird that a local cab driver just know? Yeah, local Yakuza HQ, I can get you there.
おう、ずいぶん待たしてくれるじゃねえか。偉くなったもんだな。おう、キリ。
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
やっぱりてめえか。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。あの社長に頼まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだろ。もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えば事は収まる。
I can sail.
捕まれた。
なあ、殺しの方はそれで。
Excuse me being a bit quiet. I don't like talking over the story much.
それより問題はあの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。
そうだな。面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
あの場所ってどういう意味っすか？
とぼけんじゃねえわ。おめえが死体を捨ててった場所だ。
おいギリア、おめえよりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。え、まさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやっさんの指示って、なんでおやっさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
聞かれたことだけに答えろ。
I'm going to talk a bit about that when this is done. There's something I want to bring up that's kind of neat.
頭の指示じゃねえのか。あ？
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか？
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
この後に及んで白を切りつもりってか。
見つかった死体は痛めつけられた後、とどめに頭を打たれていた。殺はまだ公表してねえかな。
本当ですか、その話。だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
はい、間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たくわらぎしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
おうキリ、もう一度聞くぞ。なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ？
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから、少し痛い目に遭わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ。
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
とはいえ、うちの組があの殺しに関係していたっつうのは事実だ。しかも場所が場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろう。何が何だか分かんねえって面だな。
え
え。例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪。
針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一坪の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す、それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だがその場所で堅気の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さなあ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつには とっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう。不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭と繋がってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるのっす？
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃきっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことは殺に言え。つってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。殺には今日中に実施しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。お前も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
This is so blatantly a frame job. I'm surprised they aren't in an art gallery. That's a good one. Also interesting, it was a gun. Guns are rare in Japan from what I hear. Looks like that loan shark set me up. Yep, there we are. Don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have a talk.
Hey.
Hey, boy. Oh, you're the old guy from last night. Finally, I've been searching for hours. For me? Eureka booze, you're wasted. This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night. Oh yeah. Oh, give me a moment. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning. I forgot. The other thing I wanted to bring up that I find kind of cool with this game, so, the writing on this is really good, and that's very impressive, because you gotta remember, we're reading an English translation of a series that is very, very Japanese. Like, I can only imagine getting this to work in a way that would be understandable in English was very, very difficult. Hats off to localization. They did an incredible job. Especially since, as I'm noting, and this is probably true for a lot of people, I might know a few bits and bobs about Japanese history and culture, you know, pop culture osmosis, a couple YouTubers that kind of poke at the concept at that with, like, say, Gaijin Goomba, who does things on Japanese culture. But otherwise, from this game, I have a total outsider perspective. An almost total outsider perspective. I don't know much about Japanese culture, never mind 1980s Japanese culture. So that we've got a story I can keep up with and follow along with is, again, quite the accomplishment.
Oh.
Anyway, got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. I've just got a lot going on right now. Uh-huh. Well, alright. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask you. Yeah? You mentioned you'd been looking for me.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks, I just need you to talk to a couple guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. Well, you know, funny thing, one thing I forgot to mention when I noticed earlier, you might have noticed someone was referred to as being whacked. That's mafiosa slang, which, you know, that's something a Westerner would understand, and Yakuza is, in extent, Japanese mafia, so that's actually a very good way to handle translation, that they did a little bit of that. Again, they did a really, really good job getting this game in English. And this is way off in the future, but I will note, because I think they should have their chance, since I am noting I am going to play Like a Dragon in English, mostly because none of the other games have dubbing, so I figure they went through the trouble, it should have its moment to shine. But that could easily be a year or two down the line before I'm that far along. We've still got like 6 or 7 other games to go through. It's a bit nuts. Ugh, they're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you too. Oh hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. Alright, Gramps, is this the kid?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My prized pupil. Sorry, pupil. The million yen loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That tip I gave you worth the other day is worth at least that, right? Besides, the debts of the master are the debts of, you know, you! Like hell they are, and since when are you my master anyways? I don't really give a shit who you are, just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Hey, boy. What now? You think you'd take Big Bruno here in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. Doesn't really matter either way, because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Oh, so you think he'd beat you? I didn't say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt, you handle it. Yeah, that's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's bargain bin muscle. Dime a dozen, bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's with all the whispering, boys? Are you angry or does this get ugly? I told you, this has got nothing to do with me.
Yes.
Okay, alright, I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible, just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? Like, I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. Oh, I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even on one condition. Yeah, and what's that? You have your tank back there, fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, the 2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing. Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and he'd snap you like twigs. Nah. Fight's gotta be one-on-one, rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. You want to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpses, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. Well, that's just lovely. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now. Okay, I'll go first then.
Oi.
Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this? It'll be fine, just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kimoji's moves. Seriously? And fight! That's rad. Phew, I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. Kimoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that. Yeah, he's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him.
No.
Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You gonna try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches? Ah, nah.
Yeah.
Kimoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling around as your as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Yeah. Yeah, all right. I mean, I mean it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then, on to round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I should have gained something here. Yeah, Rush style. Which also changes the soundtrack, which is a neat touch. And Rush's style is I can dodge now. Oh yeah, the problem is that cost heat gauge. Building up. What just happened? Bruno barely got a punch in. Just who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu, Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait, you're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir. I didn't know. We just work for Toko Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. Know where he is right now? The president? I figured he'd be at his office at this hour. I see. That's in a building in the Taihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of the little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. Deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's how our kind of debt collection works. Wow, it's a tough world, I tell you. Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno, pick it up.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something. Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after?
Yeah.
Me? Yes, well, people here call me Bacchus, and I come to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him, too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? Real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy. Oji's job? But he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's what you call it? Fisting artist. I just realized what I said and how terribly wrong that sounded. Ugh. Don't ban me, Twitch, please. Whoa, that's really not... Kiryu understands that's really not my scene. That ain't it. It's a punch-out artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, a punch-out artist. Slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch-out artist? The customer pays a fee. Then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. This some new S&M thing? We'll get to that later. Maybe not this stream. No, nothing like that. Come by and watch. If you got questions, I work in the Shichifuku parking lot. Komoji-kun here's got... I need to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. Shichifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today, I suppose. I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it was?
Oh, no.
That's exactly what it was. The potential most men can't even dream about. World champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who fell for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight, you wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. There's no way to go out. You belong in the light, spotlight. I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Yeah, okay, we just met. You're not going to change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it. I give up. For now. Well, that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry, but hey, maybe I'll see you around. Alright, my boy, just steer clear of dark alleys till then, you hear? No knives in those ribs. Or bullets, for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Apparently, the Toko Credit President's in his office on Taihei Boulevard East. I'll start there. Again, I love how they just show it like that. Hey, do I have a little freedom to walk around now? I think I do. Is there anything near here I want to check out? Actually, you know what? There's a save just down the street. Let's go make one. Just to be safe. Sorry, dude. Sorry. What's this? Oh, Don Quixote. You know, this is based on a real store called... I've heard about a little about this. It's a real store. And it is pretty much what it looks like. There is... You can find all sorts of random junk in these things, and yeah, it's all for sale. I'd kind of like to hear about how a store like this got started, because, yeah. I do like how they really, like, model the inside of the stores, and... Yeah, look at this. We got TV sitting across from, what is this? Instant ramen noodles? It's cup ramen, at least. Phones for old... ads for old phones. Oh, yeah. Those are like old 1980s cell phones there, right? Yeah, it's like a mini Walmart. It's like a mini Walmart, but much, much more random. Like... I think I've seen at least a photo or two, and it very much looks like this. It's just boxes and the like stacked around, and whatever you find in there, there's probably a price tag somewhere. Like, if I ever somehow ended up in Japan, I'd probably want to poke into one for a quick moment just to have seen it. Is there anything in here I want right now? I don't think I do. Oh, hey, Pocket Circuit. We're going to want to get to Pocket Circuit later. But let's not buy anything just yet. I think this stuff works like equipment, so... Let's buy a few. It's cheap enough. So let me see... Yeah, I do have equipment. So I can put on the shirt. It's a little bit of defense. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit of a stat boost. That's nice. We don't have any weapons. Let me see. Do I have enough money to buy anything out of Rush? Just enough. I should do it. So backing up a little, like I said earlier, yeah, Brawler wasn't going to be our only tree. This is only the start. There is a surprising amount going into this. Okay, what's next to this? I don't want to get too bogged down in digging around now when things have just started. It's karaoke. Oh, no. Looks like a bar? Something across the street. No, it's a couple buildings down. That's the hard thing with everything being Japanese. It's not always Cafe Alps, so that's a cafe. Now this looks like it's one of the arcades. But the arcades aren't open yet. Oh, I could have saved up there. Oh well. Smile Burger. I know there's some stories that involve buying stuff from stores. Again, I don't want to get too tied up in goofing off until we've gone a bit further. There's kind of a point in the game, probably about when the arcades are open, where it's more like, okay, now you start goofing off. Soba. Ah, must be a ramen joint. I cannot pronounce tonight. Sorry. Yeah, in fact, our destination's right around the corner. Let's get a move on. Wait. Excuse me. Hi, I'm your Uber Eats driver. Did you order a knuckle sandwich? I just realized how much of an anachronism that joke was. Oy. You know what? How do I switch back to... There we go. Now I'm Brawler again. Now I gotta build heat, so don't do anything. Come on, get up. Remember, money is basically XP now, so... Wait, we want to go into the building. This it? This it. Toko credit. This is that loan shark's office. I don't know what they're up to. Better go in prepared. You know what? Just to be super safe. No telling what's right in there. I need to be ready. Isn't there a phone nearby? Yeah, let's just make one more save to be super safe, and then dive in. I'm also very thankful that despite this being a payphone, saves are free. Thank you. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with you guys right now. Now we go in. Alright, I'm going in.
俺が来んのは宣告承知ってわけか。堂島組の桐生一馬だ。どこクレジットの社長に俺をはめた礼を言いに来た。
うちの社長はあんたに会う気はありませんよ、桐生さん。
じゃあお前ら半殺しにして会う気にさせてやる。
この人数相手にあんた一人でか。
ああ、こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。さっさと道上げねえがチンピラ。
Dude with the pipe first. I can't seem to hit him. Oh, there we go. It costs a whole bar to do that, though, so you can't do it too much. Okay, I'm saving heat, so get up, buddy. I'll take the elevator. Wait, oh, no, that's... Oh, no, the other one. There we go. Hi, guys!
信じられねえ。まさかここまでたどり着くかよ。
あとはあんただけだ、社長。じっくり話を聞かせてもらう。
話？何の話だ？
今さらとぼけだって時間の無駄だ。なぜ俺をはめた？あんたの目的は何だ？
おい、近づくな！わかった。全部話す。だからちょっと待ってくれ。俺はあんたをはめる気なんてなかった。ただ人から頼まれた通りに動いただけだよ。あんたにあの場所で取り立てさせるようにって。
そいつを頼んだのは誰だ？
その人は。あ、
クゼの兄貴。まさかあんたが俺を。
何の話だねえ、社長さん。
ええ。
桐生、お前何やってんだよ。あ、殺に実するように言ったはずだろう。
They're kind of cruising for a bruising, dude.
ああ、やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ。社長さん、ちょっと外してもらえませんか。この若いのに説教しねえとなんねえもんでね。
ごゆっくり。
俺、うめえぞそれ。いい機会だ。お前とは一度腹割って話してえと思ってたからよ。おめえと錦山孤児なんだってな。風間の頭がやってる施設の出なんだろう。確かひまわりとかいう養護施設だ。極道なんてまともに育ったやつの方が少ねえ。孤児だからって恥じる必要はねえぞ。ただな、風間の頭もえげつねえ真似をするよな。
どういう意味ですか？
拾ってきたガキに育てた恩着せてよ。今じゃ立派にあの人の玉よけになってるじゃねえか。おめえと錦山、頭のためなら命も惜しくねえってよ。こういうの洗脳っていうのか。
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。あんたの話はさっぱり先が見えねえ。
桐生、お前風間の頭をスパイしろ。
何？
殻の一粒の話はしたな。それさえ手にすりゃ俺が次の若頭、堂島組の跡目を。だがそのために必要なあの土地のある情報ってやつを檻の中の頭が握ってやがる。
ある情報？
ああ、お前そいつを頭から探り出せ。うまくやりゃ組手の将来を俺が約束してやる。あの人はまさかお前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな。 構成員2万5千の登場会。その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡している。
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくか、もう先のねえ風間につくか、好きな方選べ。だが返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クセな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが、全然器じゃねえよ。
何？
俺のこともおやっさんのことも。あんたは何も分かっちゃいね
え。ガキがこの俺を敵に回すのか？本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
覚悟ならありますよ。それが極道ってもんでしょうが。
That's my beeper. That's not a number I recognize. Who is that? Don't recognize the number. Not his number, but that's gotta be Nishiki calling. I'll find a phone and call him back. I'm sorry, I'm always gonna crack up a little bit when it happens, because, like, really. Alright, better find a payphone. But there's one right there! Oh, you mean the one I wanted you to look at? Here. The number I wanted you to check for me was 724106. You thought you already had an idea on what it might translate to? And it even says out here, it's code for what you up to. So I'm thinking, said the right way in Japanese, it would be some phrase that we could translate to, what are you up to? Or something similar. Just tell me, I might have closed that too quick. Let me know if you need it up again. And a big thank you for doing this, because I am very curious at this point. Wait, but, huh? Didn't I go the other way first? Oh, no, okay. Well, don't crowd me so much, jeez. Wait, I need to punch some people. Also, welcome back to Rumia. Forgot to say that earlier. And payphone should be nearby. Right here. Here we go. Also, vending machine. It's a dream machine. Insert 100,000 yen to make your dreams come true. Maybe. 724106. Pretty sure that's what you doing. 72 Nani what? 410 Shaitan doing, and 6 might be no. In this context, it looks like her Hirana for no. So Nani no Shaitan, what you doing? Yeah, okay, I figured it was something like that. And big thank you for looking that up. Because again, I understand the concept enough to hazard a guess that it was, what was it, Gorowase number? But I don't actually know the language well enough to figure that out. I have enough. Let's see what this does. And you can use to practice. No problem. I will say again, if anyone has any like good trivia or historical stuff about Japan, particularly from the 1980s, these streams are going to be a great place to pick up to let me know, because that'd be interesting. Especially with stuff that might be relevant to this game and its story.
ああ、やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？なんでお前そんなとこに？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやっさんの片腕だ。
なるほどな。
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだ？もう堂島組の事務所からはとっくに出てるんだろう。
ああ、だがいろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
分かった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。お前、殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか？
久世の兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通しらしいな。俺もすぐそっちに向かう。
Better head to Kazama family office. There's one particular, but we'll get to it when it happens. Well, the only two things that spring to mind right now that I'm vaguely aware of is someone linked a video to me. I never got a chance to watch it, but someone linked a video noting the plot of land that's kind of central to this whole plot right now. Apparently it's based on a real plot of land. I also know, but I forgot where. Oops. I forgot where that Kamurocho is based on a real city. But I forgot which one exactly. I hope nothing to see here. Or do you want to be my new punching bag? Someone's going to be a punching bag, but it ain't me. I'm the kind of punching bag that punches back. Tough guy, huh? You're dead. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Thanks, I don't know what I would have done without you. Please take this. A slightly battered gold... Why are you just carrying a gold plate? I think that's actually vendor trash. Sorry. Oh, they're in the way. Hi, you guys! Okay, you can't just lift people up, which is slightly annoying. We have apologies to whoever's bike that was. Yeah, it's beeping again because we're getting... Oh, right, I can't just go into the street. So I will note... yeah, this is an open world game in a very small open world, but that's actually part of what's so great about it. You're going to get... we're going to be really familiar with this city by the time the game's over. To say nothing of any other location we end up in over the next few games. Small but dense. You really get familiar with things. It's really cool because of that. It's on a family office. You should be inside. Yeah. Certainly a lot less trashy than what you'd see in New York.
よう、桐生。早かったな。
すいません、柏木さん。お手間かけさせるような真似しちまって。はい。
よく無事だったな。お前が本家から呼び出されたってとこまでは錦山から聞いてる。そっから先何があったかは大方予想がつく。久世のおじきあたりが風間を裏切れとでも言ってきたんじゃねえか。
ええ、そうです。
どういうことなんです？
殻の一坪で桐生が死なせたって死体は銃で殺されていた。もちろんこいつがそんなことするわけがねえ。つまり誰かにはめられたんだ。
それもっと早く言ってくださいよ。俺はもう本当に兄弟が人殺しになっちまったのかと。
錦、
面倒なことになったな桐生。とにかく久世と何があったか全部話せ。なるほど。つまり若頭補佐の三人衆が頭の座を争っているってわけだ。風間の親父がいないのをいいことにな。
冗談じゃねえ。親さん以外に堂島の頭が務まるかよ。
落ち着け錦山。それより久世の話に出た殻の一坪だ。お前らが知ってるのはほんの触りだけだな。
ええ、柏木さんは詳しくご存知なんすか？
ああ。まず今カムロ町のある一帯に大規模な再開発計画があってな。堂島組の例の若頭補佐3人が食い争うように地上げをしてる。
それなら聞いてます。権利者バラバラの土地に根こそぎ買い漁ってるって。そいつをまとめ上げてでかく転売する腹でしょ。
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえたった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが殻の一坪。
ああ。そいつは最近になって一帯の地上げが8割方終わろうって時に見つかった土地でな。厄介なもんで再開発用地のど真ん中にある。そこが手に入らん限りいくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一坪まだ誰も手に入れてないんですか？
所有者が行方不明らしい。もし今出てくりゃ10億って値になってんだがな。
10億？
たった一坪の土地が？
なあ。殻の一坪が欠けりゃ再開発自体がひっくり返る。だが堂島組は周り一帯の地上げにもう100億以上突っ込んでんだ。一坪10億だろうが今さら引けやしねえ。
久世はその土地を手に入れるのに必要なある情報を風間のおやっさんが握っていると言っていました。
風間のおやっさんの持ってる情報って何です？
いや、わからねえ。俺も初耳だ。
でもやっぱり姿消している土地の所有者に関係することでしょうね。何にしても久世はその情報をおやっさんから探らせるために桐生をはめたってわけか。
ああ。そのために人一人殺してまでな。
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生は当然として 追い詰められてんのは風間の親父も同じだ。桐生が仇殺したってことで後見人の親父もけじめを迫られる。その上久世が殻の一坪手にして若頭になってみろ。奴は親父を必ず組から追い出す。
組から追い出す？
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると。
ああ、親父も無所にいる以上今は何も手が打てねえ。
あのおやっさんが波紋？
破門された極道の末路は言わなくてもわかるな。一度上までのし上がった後で底辺の屈辱に耐えられる人間は少ねえ。自殺したホームレスに元極道って肩書きがついてるのは珍しい話じゃない。
でも桐生は実際殺しはやってないんです。こいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃおやさんも波紋にはならねえはずでしょう。
疑いを晴らすには真犯人を抑える必要がある。
そうだ。だが久世が真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。相手は堂島組の幹部だ。この世界で上に噛みつくことは何があっても許されねえ。
でもこのままじゃ桐生は無所にぶち込まれるんですよ。
俺らが久世に手を出せば風間の親父は余計立場が悪くなる。その時点で波紋は確実になるな。
だったらどうすりゃいいんですか俺たちは。
柏木さん、とりあえず俺の濡れ衣も殻の一坪も後回しだ。今とにかく俺はおやっさんを守るために動きます。
何かいい手があるのか？
ええ、俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。おやっさんに責任がいかないようにするにはもうこの手しか残ってねえ。
一人でけじめつけるって何する気だ桐生。
俺は今日限り堂島組を抜ける。杯返して極道から足を洗う。
桐生、お前
今回の一件とにかく俺一人の責任としてケリをつけるんだ。その後クゼを捕まえて真犯人の居場所を吐かせる。
何言ってんだ。杯もらって3年そこらのヤクザが5体満足で足洗えるわけねえだろ。最悪殺されんぞ。認めたかねえけど今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだ。それを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつってあいつが生かしとくと思うか。
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ、堂島組長だ。それにまだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ。車回してくれ錦。これから組の事務所に行く。
ふざけんなって。お前やけになってるだけじゃねえか。
うるせえ。他に手はねえんだ。このまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
え。やめろ桐生。錦山の言ってることは正しい。
正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい。所詮俺は風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです。俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらいなら俺にも覚悟があります。
おめえ舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。あ？俺の言うことが聞けねえのか？ああ桐生。
ええ、たとえ風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても俺は行きます。
こんな
許してください柏木さん。錦、車頼む。 長い間お世話になりました。
So a moment before I start reading, I looked it up. Kamurocho is modeled on the real-world Kabukicho district of Tokyo. You know, funny thing is, I somehow got it in my head it was somewhere outside Tokyo. Huh, maybe that was a different location. And one thing is that the gun loan chart threatened you, and a lot of other Yakuza have, are Norinco Type 59s, Chinese knockoffs of a Russian pistol, cheap and one of the more available weapons at the time. Now, that's interesting because, like I said, Japan famously has really tight gun control laws. Obviously, if anyone can get guns in Japan anyway, it would be big organized crime like Yakuza. But again, under those laws and guns not being super readily available, it would also make perfect sense that the thing they most readily work with would be cheap, readily available stuff like that. A good point of comparison: look at the mafia in America during like the Roaring '20s, and what are they most famously known for using? The Thompson submachine gun, aka the Tommy gun, or as it's sometimes called, the Chicago typewriter. Anyway, Nishiki should be waiting with the car. I need to get to Showa Street. Yeah, as always, I like to put a save after big cutscenes and the like, just in case something goes sideways on me. Could be a game over, could be a crash, but it's nice to know if things go wrong. This stuff is... we won't be going back to that stuff. Hello. Bro. Oh, you're talking.
クゼの野郎がそれを許すとは限らねえ。何が起きてもおかしくない。覚悟を決めておくんだ。
I am. Let's go.
大丈夫だ。行こ
う。分かった。乗れよ。
なんでだよ、おやつ。俺らの道は俺らが自分で決める。今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。今さら善人ぶんなよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。桐生、俺たちはずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられて、そういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。施設上がりの人間は夢を見ることも許されねえってのか。
なあ、今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
俺はよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。俺たちがこの道に入る前の晩だったよな、確か。 てっきりお前も同じこと思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな、兄弟。
見慣れたはずの事務所が今日はやけに不気味に見えるな。
お疲れ様っす。
親父は堂島組長は事務所にいるか？
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
え？
組長に伝えてくれ。桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
桐生さん、本気っすか？
ああ。すまなかったな、錦。お前はもう行ってくれ。
本当にやるんだな、桐生。
組長に話をつける。死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんな真似ができるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな、兄弟。
組を抜けてってことでいいんだな、
はい。組長に破門のお願いに上がりました。お取り次ぎ願います、クゼの兄貴。
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。話だったら代わりに俺が聞いてやる。てめえ、縁故も詰めてねえじゃねえか。手ぶらで組抜けの挨拶とはな。てめえ極道舐めてんのか？ああ、
あんたと話しに来たわけじゃねえ。組長はどこにいるんだ？
今現場で組み仕切ってんのはこの俺だ。口の利き方には気をつけろよ。縁故は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。挨拶だけで組抜けさせてくださいってか？おれ！学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞ、こら。よ、考え直せ。キー、今なら全部水流してやる。風間の頭から彼の一粒の情報を聞き出せ。もうそれしかお前の生きる道はねえんだからよ。
組長に会わせてもらえませんか？ほら、 破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのによ。あ、米田。
はい。
消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。薬品でドロドロにして流すってのもありですが。
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるってもんよ。あ
あんた、
ああ、
組を勝手に殺すのか。組長に無断で。
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組抜けたんだろうが。
確かにそうだ。その言葉待ってたぜ。
何？てめえ兄貴分に向かって何しやがる。
兄貴分だと。俺はもうこの組の人間じゃねえ。あんたさっきそう言ったはずだ。
That is clever. Hi, I am ready.
かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが、こっちも遠慮なく手出させてもらう。
クゼの兄貴。こいつは俺がやらしてもらいます。
任せる。好きにしろよ。
待て、あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら話ぐらい聞いてやる。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
覚悟はいいな。
いつでもいいぜ。
来い。
Yeah, this I think is the end of the first chapter, and it's basically a huge beat 'em up stage, which is cool. Let's switch to Rush a bit. Think I can grab something now? Or not. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm going to die soon. Oh yeah, I should probably try to get more heat moves out. Wait, I can use this. It's just a little health back, but it's a start. Oh hey. Sure, worn out wooden katana. We'll work with this. No. Hey, did I drop it? Can I have it back? Yeah, bat will do. Yeah, you could... There is a fighting style we'll get later, which is all about throwing crap around. It's kind of fun. If you get the right environment to really use it. There's a boss later that I absolutely wrecked by just switching to it and going wild for a few moments. That was rude. Anything for me to grab? No. Oh, I know how to deal with them. Rush so I can dodge away. Come on. You missed. Okay, bait it out. Dive in. You're coming with me. Or not. Hey, where's my chair? Hi. Guess I'm going this way. We're going to need this now. It helps a little. We're also getting plenty of CP off this random stuff. I hope there's more I've only ever played through one bit like this. I hope there's others later on. Because just having the one big beat 'em up stage is really fun. Okay, now we're low on heat, so I should fix that. Also, once again, hell of a soundtrack. Oh, no, I can't grab that. Okay. I was hoping for a good improvised weapon. We go this way. Damn, blocked from the other side. I don't see any way. Guess I'll have to jump it. Awesome. And we're getting our heat back. There we go. Oh, he's not done yet. Now he is. Oh, he's not done with us yet. So that got weird. Hi, buddy. I'll do 2. That's taking 2 bars. Yeah, jerk. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. That was weird. Also, there's your killer swirly. I am hoping for more help soon. I know a checkpoint, so I'm not in huge trouble if I get knocked out now. But I'd like to not to, just to do it. You'll help.
派手な短歌切るだけあってなかなかやるなおめえさんも。風間の頭もいいガキをスカウトしたもんだ。俺がまだボクシングやってた頃におめえと会ってたらプロモーターになりたいぐらいだ。
クゼ、口が聞けなくなる前に吐け。殻の一粒の真犯人は誰なんだ？どこに隠してる？
ガキが調子に乗りやがって。下にいた役立たずどものせいで
Dude's got a Yama on his back.
しまったらしいが、堂島を甘く見るなよ。
Judge of the Dead, if I'm not mistaken.
お前はもうこの手で直接やらねえと気が済まね
え。いつまで脳がきたるてんだ。さっさとかかってこい。
ああ
He's Kuze for a bruising, I'll say that much.
こっちから行くぜ。
I think we want to be a little faster for this. Keep locked on him. I really shouldn't fall out of heat like that. Oops, because I was mashing. Ugh, now I just wasn't paying attention because I was reading chat. I'm being a bit stupid. Okay. There we go. Fell out again. Burn it. Oh, didn't know I could do that. There we go. Let him get up. Let him chase. We'll take a few swings. Blows into punish, and we're almost full again. Come on. Fade it out. And we got him. What's the change to it? Good question. Not sure I could have done anything with that.
桐生、てめえは。兄弟、手貸せ、このがしばしら。親父。
堂島組長。
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのか、クズ。堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんが、みっともねえ恥さらしやがる。風間の器にはほど遠いな。
でも親父、その頭が拾ってきたガキがこいつです。桐生一馬です。
お前取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだな。バカな真似しやがって。
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました。俺は誓って殺しはやってません。ですが疑いがかかってる以上組に迷惑をかけられません。だから俺を破門にしてください。
虫がいいこと言ってんじゃねえぞバカ野郎。親父、こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけます。これ以上親父に迷惑かけませんから。
お前仇に手かけんのか。桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか。
Whoopsies!
そんなこと、いや、俺はしてません。
親父に向かって嘘はよくねえな。兄弟。
あわの
俺もはっきり聞きました。桐生はもう組を抜けた人間だ。それを殺すのに親父の許しはいらない。そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。
てめえら。
クゼ。これ以上無様さらす気か。
Some of you might want to avert gaze for a little bit. Although I don't think they show it on camera, thankfully.
さあ兄弟、クゼ剣能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。
兄貴の好きなけじめです。男、見せてください。
You did say someone would be leaving a pinky behind. That was the sound. Look at all the ketchup. Yes, definitely ketchup.
うちの若頭補佐が一度口にしたことだ。桐生一馬、今日限り堂島組を破門とする。堂島組長。ありがとうございます。桐生、ここまで苦労して組を抜けたかった理由は何なんだ？
俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやっさんも全く関わりありません。ですがあの一坪で俺が金を取り立てた男が死に組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
さあ飯でも食うか。
はい。
堂島組長、
お前が組抜けて取れる責任ってのは何だ？
それは絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を。
そうか、その必要はない。
でも犯人を。
犯人？そんなのはサツが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせんだ。
お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろ
う。はい、少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければひょっとしたらこんなことには。
だから破門を申し出た。
そうです。
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
え？
風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生、お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。この理屈はわかるだろう。
堂島組長。
極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でも探すんだな。
どうすればいいんだ。じゃあ俺はどうすればいいんだ。
立てますか？このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。私は立花と申します。
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況は全て承知しています。私はあなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか？桐生一馬さん。
And we get a butt ton of money for completing chapter 1. So I guess a couple little things I want to bring up before the game starts rolling on again. You might notice much earlier the wheel in the car is on the wrong side. If I'm not mistaken, Japan drives on the other side of the road compared to the US. I think it's 3 countries that do that. It's the UK, Japan, and I want to say Australia. All I know is with the Mad Max video game, there's a joke that can pop up on the game based around you constantly getting in on the wrong side of the car because you don't know and you're getting confused. The second thing is, Kusei cutting his pinky off. That, I don't know the name for it, but that's a legit practice. The idea is because you cut your pinky off, your sword grip's a little weaker. You have to rely on the family more for protection. And obviously, if you screw up again, it's the next finger. And it just keeps going till you have no more fingers, although I have a feeling if you're losing a hand that way, you're not going to be alive much longer. Also, I do find it curious that we have effectively managed to actually leave the Yakuza, because most depictions of organized crime have it that, you don't leave while, you know, being alive. Usually there's that whole death thing that happens first. Also, apparently, we made a bunch of... all the money we made? Yeah, it's enough to fire off some exhibition-sized fireworks.
食事まだ済んでませんよね。よかったらいかがです？
悪いが空気にはなれねえ。あんたが誰かを聞くまではな。
私に危険はありませんよ、桐生さん。くつろいでください。
俺の服は？
だいぶ汚れていましたのでクリーニングさせています。すぐにお返ししますよ。
立花さんだったな。
ええ。ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋？それが俺に何の用だ？
料理本当に食べないんですか？右手は義手です。不作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なものでないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
そんなことは聞いてねえ。
桐生さんは登場過剰という言葉を知ってますか？
登場？
登場過剰。いくつもの花が集まって大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知のある花もその登場過剰でしてね。
何の話をしてる？
ひまわりですよ。ひまわりのあの大きな花はたくさんの小さな花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。風間さんがひまわりと名付けたんですか？
あんた一体。
あなたはひまわりで錦山さんと兄弟同然に育った。もう一人沢村由美さんというお嬢さんもです。やがてあなたと錦山さんは親と慕う風間さんを追って極道の世界に入った。そして今は殺人の濡れ衣を着せられ、その影響で風間さんも破門の危機にある。
もういい。あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
The plot.
また殻の一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば風間さんは破門を免れません。ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば風間さんを守ることができます。それにあなたの濡れ衣も晴らさなければカムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めばきっと真犯人を追えます。
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？あんたの本当の目的は何なんだ？俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し入れを拒むと？
あんたの話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この町じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ。 わかった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。では私はこれで。
I should let Nishiki know I'm not dead yet. Probably still at the Kazama family office. Let me see. Save points right over in front of me, because it's 10:47. And I think with that chapter done, we've hit a good stopping point for now. So, wait. Yeah. Sound's gonna go quiet because I'm tabbing away. It doesn't like me doing that much. Oh, and let me see, I have it somewhere. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, for those looking to have a little fun, particularly in future streams, where is it? The Kabuki Noise Redeem I have for Neo 2. Yeah, it's still here. I think it's at 1988. It'll be early in the VOD if you want to go back and look in a little bit. So let's see, who's up to something interesting? I'll definitely be getting back to this game Thursday. Anyone new who's joining in, you might want to hit follow to keep up with me. Friday will hopefully maybe... God, has it been a month since I got to play God Eater 2 with Retro? Man, we got to get back to that. Actually, you know what? Rashira's playing Phasmo. We should go say hi, and everyone call her cute. She absolutely loves it. This is not a trick. Well, let's go say hi to her. Again, I'll be back at this Thursday. Hopefully Friday I finally get back to God Eater 2, and Saturday finally back to Soul Nomad. I'm not back to work just yet. I look into that I go to the surgeon tomorrow to talk about that. But I am more or less I'm still recovering from the surgery. It takes about a month, but I'm feeling a lot better these days. Maybe get back to work soon. Whew. Hopefully no more trouble with hernias after all this. God, though I still have other medical stuff I gotta deal with. Just... But anyway, thanks to everyone I'm doing better now, so no need to worry, and I'll see everyone in a couple days. Thanks for stopping by. Later.